In today's American English pronunciation lesson, we're talking about the SP hack and how that can help make your speech not only sound more natural, but also make speaking English a little easier. Hi, I'm Josh, your American English guide, and this is English Hacks Pronunciation, where I help you to sound more like a native, if you want, and to understand real, natural American speech better. I've mentioned in some previous lessons that if you have an S sound before the stop consonants P, K, or T, that the S will sort of take the air away from those stop consonants and make them sound weaker. Now the weak versions, especially of P and K, will sound very similar to the voiced versions of those sounds. So if I were to say Hoppy, hobby, hoppy, hobby. Now you do need to make a little bit of a difference there, but if there is an S before that P sound, because the weak P already sounds similar to the weak B, when you add that S and it takes a little bit extra from the P, it sounds even more like the weak B. Spy, spy. Now, in my particular opinion, it's still a P. Or if it's SK, we say SKAI. It's still a K. If it's an ST, we say mistake. It's still a T. However, because these sound so similar to the weak voiced version of the sounds, and because most natives won't be able to tell the difference anyway, the hack is that if you have an S before a P, a T, or a K, simply pronounce the weak voiced version. But that's not all. There's a couple important details you need to be aware of here. First, let's go ahead and look at some examples for each of these cases. Then I'm going to tell you about the things to avoid. Special, speech, spy, stick, stupid, mistake, sky, school, discuss. Now the single biggest mistake that English learners make when doing this is, number one, they don't follow this hack. And what they do is they actually over-enunciate and over-aspirate that voiceless sound. So instead of saying special, they'll actually make it more of a strong P and they'll say special. That is not how English works. The other important thing that you have to be aware of is that this does not work between words. So if I say kiss Patty, I am not going to say kiss Batty, kiss Patty. Maybe if you're speaking a lot faster, because we're not going to take the time to really push out the air anyway, it could work. So if you say kiss Patty, kiss Patty, kiss Patty, that's fine. But most of the time, especially if you're speaking more slowly or if you're enunciating, you don't want to do that. Now, because of this, there might be a few exceptions inside of a word if they're not part of the same syllable. But in general, it will still work. For example, if I say dystopia, dystopia. You can say it with a T or a D, they both sound fine. Dystopia, dystopia. Note that there is no special English Hacks transcription for this hack, because if the S is before the P, T, or K, then in almost all cases, it's going to imply that you can use this weak voiced version. Want other English hacks like this? Make sure to check out some other lessons. Let me know if you have any questions, and thank you so much for watching another English Hacks lesson. I'll see you in the next one.